Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Mursaleen. Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala tells us in Surah Al-Layl, chapter 92 and verse 4, verses that we all are aware of. Allah says, Inna sa'yakum la shatta. Your endeavors are indeed diverse. Sa'i is the daily activity of each person. And it's as diverse as there are people. Everybody is, billions of people on this planet, everybody has something that they're chasing. Some are chasing a job, some are chasing, to get married, some are chasing to have kids, some are, endeavors are infinite for people. But Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala mentions two categories. All of these endeavors will end up in two categories on the Day of Judgment, or even in this life. The first one, فَأَمَّا مَنْ أَعْطَى وَاتَّقَى وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى. This is the law of facilitation in verse 5 and 6. As for him who gives and is righteous and confirms goodness. So three qualities are mentioned. First, you have people who believe in Al-Husna. Al-Husna is heaven, is Jannah. They believe that there is a Jannah, there is a reward from Allah. So that belief drives them to fear Allah and obey His orders, and that they build their life based on giving, on doing good. These people, the Quran is very eloquent. فَأَمَّا مَنْ أَعْطَى. أَعْطَى is give. Gives who? It doesn't say. وَاتَّقَى. Protect from what? Wattaqa what? When there is no, something after that description, it makes it wide open. That means he gives, you're supposed to give everyone and anyone who has a right to receive. And you give, what do you give? You give from your time, you give from your wealth, you give from your strength, give advice, anything that Allah gave you, you give. That's the order. That's the eloquence of the Quran. It's so general that you give whatever Allah gives you and you protect yourself from everything that angers Allah. If you do those two things, فَسَنُيَسِّرُهُ لِلْيُسْرَى. We will ease his way towards ease. So the reward is facilitation. And yusra is also in the open-ended. That doesn't say how. It is absolute. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala will facilitate such person's matter in every way. It facilitates his health, his home life, his marriage, his kids, his job. It'll facilitate everything in this life and facilitate his end in Jannah, inshallah. So that's the law of facilitation. You want everything facilitated, you want everything to go the way that you want, then believe that in Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, believe that you have a reward in heaven, and then do good to Allah's creation to come closer to Allah. Now on the opposite end, the other group that doesn't deserve to have things facilitated, وَأَمَّا مَنْ بَخِلَ وَاسْتَغْنَى وَكَذَّبَ بِالْحُسْنَى. But as for he who withholds and considers himself free of need and denies goodness. So again, three qualities are described. They deny paradise. They don't believe in Allah. They don't believe in a hereafter. They don't believe in a day of judgment. So when they don't believe, they feel like their wealth gives them power. They don't need anyone. They have money. They don't need anyone. So when they do that, then they oppress people, they behave badly because there's nothing to stop them. So the people who are attached to this life, they withhold, they don't give, they don't like to give. By nature we like to withhold, but Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala tells us give and come closer to me. So we do it in obedience to Allah. These people don't believe in Allah anyways, so they withhold. Bakhila wastaghna. They don't feel like they need anyone. They don't need a God. They are healthy. They got money. They got everything they want. So these type of people, and bakhila, also stinginess is also mentioned in the absolute. They are stingy with their time, they are stingy with their effort, they're stingy with their wealth, their love, their help, stingy in everything. So these individuals, فَسَنُيَسِّرُهُ لِلْعُسْرَةِ, we will ease his way towards difficulty. So Allah will lead to these types of people one difficulty after another. They may be the richest people on earth, they will be miserable. They will be miserable, and one difficulty after another could be physical, could be mental, could be any type of, and that's the law. So Allah says, you want things facilitated, here's what you do. You want things the hard way, here's what you do. So, and Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala tells us in Surah Ali Imran, chapter 3, in verse 137, قَدْ خَلَتْ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ سُنَنٌ فَسِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ فَانْظُرُوا كَيْفَ كَانَ عَاقِبَةُ الْمُكَذِّبِينَ. Similar situation as yours have passed on before you, so proceed throughout the earth and observe how was the end of those who denied. And then another verse that has a slight variation in Surah Al-An'am, chapter 6, verse 11, قُلْ سِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ ثُمَّ انظُرُوا كَيْفَ كَانَ عَاقِبَةُ الْمُكَذِّبِينَ. Say, travel through the land, then observe how was the end of the deniers. So in one verse, فَانظُرُوا, the other one, ثُمَّ انظُرُوا. And fa in Arabic means at-taqib ala tartib, means it comes right after it. So that means it denotes quickness. You will quickly see the behavior of those who deny the faith. You will see their punishment. You'll see their bad end very quickly. ثُمَّ انظُرُوا means there's relax in time. It will come. It's not immediate, but it will come. So eventually you will see it. So Allah's punishment and the difficulty that He will drive to such people that deny the faith and deny heaven and deny what they're supposed to do. These people, their punishment may come quickly or may come over time, but it will surely come. So we must know that there is a just God. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is adil, but when do you see His full justice? His full justice is on the day of judgment. In this life, He may reward some people as an encouragement for others, and He will punish some as a deterrence to others. But these are just the down payment. The full reward or punishment is on the day of judgment. So the lesson to us believers is go ahead and do whatever you want. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala gave us the freedom to do whatever we want in this life. But know that we have no freedom in accepting the consequences of what we do. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum.